Hello. All right, so guys, we are getting ready to go live here shortly. We're just testing out the setup, making sure the Wi-Fi works, making sure the light's not too much, getting our setup right, getting the right distance from the camera. It is hot in Austin, Texas. You missed a wonderful after party sponsored by Shipper HQ last night. So next year, you got to get tickets. You got to be here. The booths are starting to get set up, as you can see behind us here in the exhibit area. I don't really know. What time do the talk morning, Jerry? Do you know? Do what? At 9:10. Okay, so at 9:10 we should be starting to get everyone here and starting to get some talks. I'm going to try to pull people aside as much as possible and live stream. It's going to be sporadic. Like I said, we're just testing out. We're trying. We've got Brent walking through over here. Check it out. So we're just testing the setup. This is actually live on YouTube right now. We're probably going to get a lot of this kind of thing today, by the way. Just people, we're kind of out of the way, but there is like a main corridor right through here. So we may get a few surprises, I guess. Who knows? Always good surprises.
We told you couldn't set up here, right?
Yeah, sorry. I'm getting run out already. No, come on back. I'm going to ask you a few questions if you got a few minutes. I know it's a busy time, right? But, I mean, an event like this is not a lot of effort. We do meetups, and meetups are just minuscule compared to something on this scale. So what is it that gets community support for Magento? Why is that so strong that people are willing to put in the effort to do an event like this?
I think it's, well, number one, it's a community. We have a great group of people that contribute and put on this event. It's not any one person, it's the whole community that puts it on. Yeah.
So, I mean, for anyone that might stumble upon this feed or the videos that I'm going to archive on YouTube forever, so you walking across the screen is going to be on YouTube forever. Mm-hmm. For anyone that might stumble, the community is, it's what's core to Magento. It's what's allowed Magento to thrive and to excel, and it's one of the things that's so difficult for other platforms to duplicate, even though they try. You have any sort of insight as to why Magento? Like, what has Magento done right that makes that community so strong?
First thing, it's open source, so everybody can contribute to everybody else, and it's not being afraid to take your really cool thing that if you are in some other platform, you might want to just keep that to yourself and sell it. Take that really cool thing, put it up on GitHub, and let everybody try it, play with it, make it better. That's kind of the core of everything, right? Because that's how Magento started, and it was open source, and some people were like, no, this is our code, we're going to do this ourselves. But no, Magento said, no, we're going to let everybody do it, which is why we have such a great community.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's like, Joshua Warren and Creativity with the one-click checkout. I don't know if you've probably been busy. I don't know if you saw that announcement a day or so ago. Amazon's patent on that one-click checkout is expiring. So he had a module ready for Magento 2, and as soon as it expired, he did a pull request to submit that to the core of Magento. So instead of trying to profit from it, he just gave it back to the community, which is kind of, that's exactly, I think that's exactly the essence of why the Magento community is so strong, is that being open source, everyone feels like they're a part of it, and they can be if they choose to, right? There is no, there is no kind of good old boy network. There is no insider club. If you come to events like this, you feel more ingrained into the community. And I mean, that's just what's different with Magento, is that you don't. I mean, anywhere. I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. Where are you guys located?
Nowhere, Minnesota.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
opposite ends of the country.
And we've got people from overseas.
Same funny accents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you
the same.
betcha.
So no matter where you're at, definitely feel a part of the community. And these events, especially the regional events, I mean, you've got this, you've got New York, you've got meetups. These things are all across the world. So hopefully, thanks to effort like yours, we can continue to see that community grow.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, it's a great way to meet people from all over the world. Germany, England, India, Mexico, wherever you are, there's a Magento meetup probably, and there's people in the community. It's great.
So how many people are you expecting here?
We should have about 200.
Okay, awesome. Now, you had the sessions yesterday. How did those go?
Sessions went fantastic. I know that a lot of the workshops would be happy if we had 10 people show up, and I know the Mage training one was almost at capacity. If it said, the sign said at 43, this room is dangerous, and that room was getting dangerous.
So the fire marshal almost shut the sessions down yesterday, which would have been epic. I wish they would have, so we at least have that story, right?
Yeah, it's too bad.
I'll let you get back to it. I know you've got a lot to do. I appreciate you letting us set up here and live stream and just try some new things and see how it goes. All right, guys, so as we pull more people in, we'll fire this thing back up. Please post comments if you're having any problems, if I accidentally mute the microphone, if I'm holding it too close to my face or too far away. Again, we're just learning, we're just playing around. So I'll talk to you again here shortly.